Hello, greetings to all Tales of Symphonia fans. The Tales of Symphonia Remastered can now be played into your PC, and if you don't know how to get this game, this is a new Nintendo Switch game that is being remastered into Switch, but you can now play it into your PC. If you want to know how to do this, then this is the perfect video tutorial for you to watch, because I'm going to teach you on how to get the game, how to set up, and how to optimize it to run into your PC. So first of all, these are all the files that you need to have a copy of into your PC, and that you should install the latest build of YUZU Emulator. So for those who don't know what is YUZU Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can play and emulate Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these files here installed into your YUZU Emulator. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get YUZU Emulator. So open a web browser and just type in YUZU Emulator and hit search. YUZUEMU.org is their official website. Go to that. And then click on this download button here. The next step is to download the Windows 64 version here. And if you are using Linux, you can just manually download this version here. But in this video tutorial, I'm currently using the latest build of Windows 11 22H2 version, and it can run YUZU Emulator with no problems at all. So I'm just going to skip the download and installation process for YUZU Emulator for the PC, because that is really easy to do. So I'm going to assume that you have already downloaded and installed the latest build of YUZU Emulator. So what's the next step? The next step is that you boot up or run YUZU Emulator now. So if this is your first installation, then you'll be met with certain errors saying that you will need to have and install some files into your YUZU Emulator. So what are those files? These are the files that are needed to be installed into your YUZU Emulator. This is the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. And it should be in version 15 in order for it to run Tales of Symphonia Remastered. And Tales of Symphonia Remastered should be in XCI file format so that YUZU Emulator will be able to detect that game. So if you're asking me where you can get all of these files, legally speaking, you can only get these files through a modded Nintendo Switch console, which has a custom firmware installed in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, it means that you can access your Nintendo Switch system files such as the keys and the firmware. Once you have access, just copy them into your PC. Now, to get Tales of Symphonia Remastered, you should own the game, you should buy it, and you should have a physical copy of that game and digitally back up that game into an XCI file format. Now, if you don't own a Switch, or if you have a Switch but don't know how to mod or install a custom firmware in it, then I'm just going to save you that hassle and teach you where to get all of these files. In order to get all of these files, I'm just going to leave a QR code here wherein you can scan it with your QR code reader, and that you will be redirected with that QR code into the website wherein you can download all of these files, that is approm.com. So once you are in the site, go into the middle part of the page so that you can get the Tales of Symphonia Remastered in XCI file format. You can download it there, and then hover down into the bottom part so that you'll be able to get the keys and firmware file from the website. So be sure to check the entirety of the website in order to get all of these files. So now I'm going to assume that you have already downloaded them and that you have a copy of them into your PC, just like mine here. So it's time to install them into your YUZU Emulator. So open YUZU Emulator, then go to File, go to Open YUZU folder, and then go to Keys folder here. And then just open this keys zip file here. And all you have to do is just copy and paste, drag and drop these files into that folder. Since this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty. Once done, closing that. Now it's time to install the firmware. To do this, just go back to File, open YUZU folder, and then open NAND folder here. Click on that, go to System, then go to Contents, then go to the registered folder. And once done, open the firmware file here, and all you have to do is just copy all these files and paste them into this folder here. So since this is your first installation, again, this folder should be empty. Okay, wait for it. So this will copy all of the firmware file from the Nintendo Switch to the YUZU Emulators folder. Once done, closing that. Now your YUZU Emulator is now fully capable of booting up Nintendo Switch games. You will know that it is successful because it will show the game icons for the games that you have into your PC. So now it's time to optimize your YUZU Emulator so that you can play Tales of Symphonia Remastered easily into your PC. To do this, let's go back to YUZU, go to Emulation, then go to Configure. And once you're here, just pause the video and copy my settings from here on out. So be sure to copy everything, okay? So this is for the General tab. Now go to System tab. So just copy everything, okay? Now go to CPU tab. This should be set to auto. Then go to Graphics tab. Okay, again here, this is the most important part. I'm using OpenGL as an API for my default settings, but some games will require you to change them to Vulkan, so just change that into Vulkan, okay? But here, this is my general setting, so just copy everything here. Now go to the Advanced tab. So my accuracy level is high. Check on Use VSync, check on Use Fast GPU Time Hack, then check Use Vulkan Pipeline Cache. Then anisotropic filtering should be set into automatic. Then go to Audio and set everything to auto. Now in the control section, all you need to do is just connect your controller, such as Nintendo Switch Pro controller, your Xbox or PlayStation controller, and just map them up according to your liking. And hit OK. And once done, your YUZU emulator is now fully capable and optimized to play any Nintendo Switch. So a little bit of disclaimer, I'm not going to show you a gameplay of Tales of Symphonia Remastered because we all know that Nintendo is really strict on this kind of content and they don't want it to be shown in YouTube or in the internet because we all know that they are really strict on this kind of content such as the Switch emulation for the PC. So if I show you a gameplay, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down. So I hope you guys understand on that part. But once you have followed every step that I've shown you guys, I can guarantee you that you can play Tales of Symphonia Remastered and all of the previous Nintendo Switch games into your PC with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Tales of Symphonia Remastered into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer all of them. So thank you for watching and please do subscribe to my channel. This will help me out. And goodbye for now.